Can you guys hear me now? I think my audio is fucking up. Cool. How's everyone doing? Cool, you hear me now. Thank you, bro. I see you in the waiting room. Don't worry, I see you, bro. You're gonna be up next, okay? I'll just let the viewers come in and everything. But I'm happy. I'm happy you're showing up and you're joining these one-on-ones. Cool. I see James is in the lobby as well. James, if you can just I don't think you have a camera activated. So just make sure you have that activated, and as soon as I get that, I'll let you in the live as well. Cool, perfect. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. I'll let people join in slowly. Hope you guys worked hard. Hope you guys made a few sales. This week's been pretty good for our clients. Lots of new sales, lots of people just starting. Devonte, you can hear me perfect. Thank you, bro, for confirming. I wonder how big the lag is between me speaking and the actual YouTube live. I've never actually tested it. I'm sure there's a delay, but I wonder how far the delay is. I don't think it's that bad because typically when I ask you guys a question, I see it in the chat pretty quickly. But yeah, cool. What's up, Alexei? How's it going? Thank you everyone for joining. As usual, if ever you guys have any questions and stuff like that, you can either post them in the comment or in the chat section, and I'll answer them right here. Otherwise, if you want to hop on and speak with me one-on-one, there should be a link at the top of the chat. I think I have it pinned. And if you click that, you'll be able to join this live, and we'll have a quick one-on-one conversation together. But yeah, perfect. Cool. So, you ready, Bozdar? I'll let you in, okay?
Ready as hell.
How's it going, bro?
I'm ready as hell, my friend. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. I see you joined in early, huh? I put the link. I saw
Yeah.
see me before I went live.
Yeah. Just
wanted
to see I need some if I'm thinking in my head I should join these lights. I should learn something rather than sleeping.
100%, bro. It's a good initiative. It's good. I remember last time we spoke. I think you were mentioning you were doing cold emails as well as cold DMs, and you're going after. Remind me the niche you were going after.
Mental health professionals, counselors, recovery centers, counselors, psychologists.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Cool. Perfect. So give us a quick update. What happened since last week?
Yeah. So I changed. I've listened to what you have said. I changed. I started being more direct to prospects and everything, and I guess someone's replying me, someone not, someone's interested, someone's not. I don't know. I just a message. So now I'll copy a message, an example message that I am sending. I'll send it to a chat here on YouTube Live. So you should see. Everyone should see. Or I can see, or I can hop on here in live and send it. I don't know how I can do it. Or I should read it, for example.
If you want to you want to share your screen like last time.
Yeah. I don't have okay, so oh, sorry. Fucking piece of shit.
Okay, perfect. Let me add it.
Oh, okay. I had a problem with messengers because sometimes I couldn't reach out to prospects and everything.
You were sending too many messages or something?
like I wanted to send, yeah, just like, okay, so that's the messages these are the messages here I'm sending. Like, I'm not that much on Messenger because I can't physically, Facebook doesn't allow, they don't allow me to send messages and things like that. And I don't have Instagram code on my computer.
Okay.
So
Okay. So can you open up your messenger? I'll share the
okay,
screen with the live so we can all see it. So hello, I know you're busy. I'll be quick. I specialize in helping mental health professionals get more patients through Facebook and Instagram ads. I've got a unique strategy that I've tried to implement with my past clients, but unfortunately they weren't fully ready for it. I believe it will help you increase appointment bookings and brand awareness. Are you interested in learning? Okay, it's too long. It's too long and it's still not direct, bro.
oh,
Um,
okay. So what should I do? How
so
to do it?
my personal let me just remove the share screen. So for me, I would really approach this like exactly how you're running ads. Okay, so have you ever seen ads from people who are trying to sell you on like SMMA coaching or agency owners and stuff like that? What is the typical strip you hear? Attention agency owners making more than 10K a month, I can get you 20 new clients in the next month or you don't pay, something like that. It's always the same formula, and there's a reason why it's the same formula, because it works. Okay,
Yeah.
so for me, I prefer in the DMs just a direct pitch and get straight to the point.
Like
So
how
hey,
how should I do? Like, let me write this so I can remember it.
so I'll see if I have like an exact script that I can run you through, but
Yeah.
essentially what I would do is just say like, hey, would you be interested in acquiring 5 new patients this month? I can send them over to your business, and basically that.
Would
Really,
you
as
are you interested?
straightforward as like, can I send you an extra 10 clients per month, or are
Can
you
I send you
accepting new? Are
extra?
you accepting new clients? You can
Okay.
also start that way, but it's a bit. There has to be a balance between. Okay, so there's two strategies. Okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Strategy number one is you start off by saying like, "Hey, are you accepting new patients this month?" This will get the door open. They'll answer you, because most of the time they'll believe that you're looking to get help from them, or you're looking to sign up to their business. Okay. Once
Yeah.
they answer, they say yes, we're accepting new clients. Cool, and then I give them the pitch. So I can send you an extra 20 clients this month, and if I'm not able to fulfill on that, we have a complete money back guarantee. Okay. So quick introduction, I would say something like. Let's say I ask them like, hey, are you accepting new patients this month? They say yes. I say perfect. I say, so my name is Oliver. I run a marketing agency. I can help you acquire an extra 20 clients this month. I've recently done this with X business or with one of your competitors. Would you be open to acquiring new jobs?
I've
Okay,
tried. Sorry. I've tried. Like, can you repeat what he
yeah,
said? Like,
wait 1 second. I'll find the script.
okay, send me a script into my DM so I can.
Let me see if I can find it inside of our community. I had the lucid chart. I'll find this and I'm going to share it here on the call, okay, for everyone to see.
Okay.
I think that's going to be. So, have you booked any calls so far?
Not yet, because I've tried to implement this strategy with another niche I worked at. I told you last week.
Mm-hmm.
You and
Okay, I think I found one. Cool, found it. Perfect. So this is going to be valuable for everyone here. This is typically we only provide this to people inside of our community, but because I like you, Bozdar, and you're the first one to join, I'm going to share this to you, and we can do it together. Okay.
all right.
So
Thank
present.
you.
You're welcome. Share screen. And this is useful for everyone here. Okay. So for everyone who's looking to get their first client through DMs, this is a script that we've been using that works very well. I don't know if we are the ones who made it or we used someone's as base and then we switched it. But anyways, this is what we offer. So IG Facebook message. The offer is like appointments or clients. So this is what you're doing. From here,
I
this is
make
the first method.
campaigns. I
Yeah.
make campaigns
Exactly. So you make campaigns, so you help them get more customers, more clients.
for
This
campaigns.
is a good opener. Okay. Hey, name. So you said, so hey Oliver, I was looking for a therapist in the Montreal area, and I stumbled upon your profile. We've got lots of folks asking for recommendations for, and then you name your niche, in the specific city. Could you handle more appointments this month if I send them your way?
Like, can you repeat this?
It's on the screen,
Sorry,
bro. It's on the screen, bro.
it's on screen. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So
And
it
again, bro,
just
like I'd rather right now, I know you're taking down notes and everything. I'd rather you just listen and you look at the screen, and then once the live is over, I'm not sharing my screen. That's why you're asking me that. Sorry, bro. My bad. You guys can tell I'm a fucking noob when it comes to doing lives.
yeah.
So like once the live is over, you'll be able to go on my YouTube channel and you'll be able to re-listen to this, okay? And you're gonna see the
Okay,
screen.
just I'll take a photo real quick.
If you want to take a photo, you'll see everything afterwards, anyways. Okay, you'll have the recording.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it starts off here: IG, Facebook message. What is the offer? We're offering clients or appointments. From here, this is the first opening message. Okay, it's an example. I would, if I were you, switch it up a bit, but you understand what I'm trying to present. Okay.
Okay.
So hey, name. I was looking for a niche. So you name your niche. So I was looking for a therapist in the Montreal area, and I stumbled upon your profile. We've got lots of folks asking for recommendations for local therapists in the Montreal area. Could you handle more appointments this month if I sent them your way? Okay, so appointments or clients, you switch this up, whichever is more appropriate. Okay. From here, if they don't answer, you follow up within a day. If they reply, ideally you call the lead. Okay. So you say, perfect. Can I give you a quick ring so we can explain to you how it works?
Okay.
From here, if they answer, you pitch the service, and then you schedule a Zoom call. Okay, schedule a Zoom call, or you send them a VSL. And the VSL, do you know what that is, bro?
I don't know VSL what it is.
So a VSL is a video where you will basically explain what your service is.
Oh, okay.
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 So you could do it. You can open a Lucidchart just like this, and then on the Lucidchart break down your VSL. Okay, I can show you if you guys want. I can show you my VSL afterwards, so you guys have an idea as what it looks like. Okay, so this outreach worked pretty well for us because it's a combination of DMs and calling the leads all over the phone.
Oh, that's cool. That's
okay. So
that's
here's the
something.
opener. Try this as an opener, and it should help you a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Just needed help with that because I'm struggling with my opener. Should I be what should I say? How should I say? Like pretty messed up stuff in my head.
It's normal. Just go straight to the point. Like your paragraph is a bit long. People like when it's personalized and when they don't feel like you're just pitching to everyone in the local area. So that's why I always make sure to mention their specific city. Okay, that's very important as well.
Like I've been looking for a therapist in Portland, for example, and I can pitch to 20 new patients this month.
Hey Oliver, I was looking for a therapist in Portland and I stumbled upon your profile. We've got lots of folks, lots of people asking for recommendations for a local therapist. Could you handle more appointments this month if we sent them your way? Okay, as simple as that. They say yes. You say perfect. Can we hop on a quick call so I can explain to you how I can send you those jobs? If they don't answer, in 24 hours, you follow up.
All right.
Okay, and the follow-up is, if not, all cool, don't worry. Just please let me know so I can get in touch with another business in your area. So you kind of create some scarcity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just like my head is spinning like crazy.
So what kind of volume are you doing on DMs? Like how many DMs are you sending per day?
50.
50? And what's a typical response rate are you getting right now? Out of 50 people, how many will respond?
Like respond 3 people, but all like no. Like
no
from different negative from some other reasons. Like either they don't interested, either they don't have the right budget that is required, or simply
so what do you mean budget? Are you the one that's bringing up money?
No, if because they don't have a budget for what they think that I'll ask for a big budget, and they say like I'm not interested because I can't afford this. They thought I'd ask for a big money, you know.
Okay, well, you just still try to get in contact with them. Just tell them we have competitive pricing and we can also work on a performance basis.
Yeah.
Okay. The objective is to get them on the call. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you cold called before in the past? Have you ever done that?
No.
No.
No. It's like scary because it's crisis here in Serbia. I don't want to tell you about its political crisis in Serbia. Businesses like not functioning normally because
Well, I
of
mean,
it.
have you cold called in the States?
In the States, no.
Okay, so I can tell you this right away, bro. Let's say you work right now, like we're struggling to book appointments. Okay, let's say
Yeah.
we try, you manage to get an appointment. Then next step is you're gonna have to hop on a Zoom call with them. So exactly what we're doing right now, you're gonna have to do this, but with a client.
Yeah.
And this is something that you have to be like, you have to have confidence and you have to seem like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm trying to sell you on something, if I sound like I'm not too sure, like I start like stumbling over my words, I'm not too sure what I'm doing, right away they're gonna see through it. They're gonna like, this guy has no idea what he's doing. I don't trust him. So you have to develop your skills when it comes to presenting, speaking to people, and being able to pitch people. Which is why when I work with students, I always tell them to cold call first. Not necessarily because I think cold calling is the best way to get appointments, but because cold calling not only does it allow you to get appointments, but you're also going to learn how to speak to people. My English was horrible when I first started. Go on my YouTube, watch my first video. You will see my English. It was so like I'm not saying it's perfect right now. I'm just saying the improvement from when I started to where I am today is very drastic. And that was only possible because I just forced myself to speak in English. For me, it was through YouTube and also speaking with clients and also closing deals in English. Because my agency was in French. I was so afraid to do it in English that I was like, fuck this, I'm doing it in French. Okay.
I understand your journey, man.
And that's something you have to work on as well. Okay. You have a
Well,
little accent, which is normal. It's fine. I have a little accent as well. So don't let that discourage you. But for me, what I really want to develop with you, it's more so your ability to present and explain things to strangers.
yeah, just
Okay.
I'm shy a little bit. I am an introvert. I'm shy, and
Trust me, bro. I'm also introvert. I don't like talking with people. Okay, but there has to be a balance. Okay, there's introvert. For me, I'm like my day to day. I go to the gym and I don't talk to anyone. I'm not saying hi, nice to see you again. I don't give fist bumps to people at the gym that I see every day. I have my headphones. I do my thing. But when it comes to business, I have to put myself out there and I have to force myself to speak to people. And it's also different. It's when you're having a business conversation, it's introvert, extrovert. It's not the same. Okay, you're doing this to make money, to build relationships, to network, and you cannot build a business without talking to people. Okay, unless you're trading or doing something like that, you have to put yourself out there.
You know what? I'm in urge to. My problem is I realized I'm in urge to escape the past,
to
escape my past, escape the people I hang around with, and also I want to also have confidence to avoid my ex completely, because she replaced me, and it's hard to deal with, and
we all have baggage, bro. Okay, we all have things behind our life. Everyone here who has a successful business, it all started off in the same situation where you are, where I was too, also 2 years ago. And it's like you're already doing the hard work, which is good. It's just I think we need to pivot to something that's going to help you develop additional skills.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. And for me, if I were you, bro, I would get a Go High Level account or whatever Skype number and start calling 50 businesses every day instead. I'm telling you, bro, it will suck. Yeah, it can be Skype. It can be there's other like softwares on your. I have one on my phone which I pay like $1 per month or something. It's called Vyke, VYKE. I'll put it in the chat.
I
this?
put it on my notes also.
Exactly. It allows you to have a US number. Okay. I'm not too sure if you can call from it though. I know you can text, call. I'm not too sure, but I'm telling you, bro, you cold call for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month, and by the end of the month, you will be a changed person. You'll have so much more confidence. You'll actually book appointments because I'm telling you from experience, cold calling, at least for me and for the people I work with, works way better than cold DMs.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. And I'm
So I
telling you
use Skype. I can use Skype for calling, and it's free. It's 100% free. I can call any number.
I don't know about free. It might be a couple. I don't know if anyone in the chat can confirm how much it costs for a Skype number. I don't think it's completely free, but it's not expensive. It's we're talking about I don't know, bro, off the top of my head, but do some research. Look, if Skype is paid, try to find something else that's free. But if it means spending $20 a month, bro, to sign a client that will pay you 500, 1K a month, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Investment.
so here we have Alexei. Alexei is a coach on my team, so he's the one that helps most of my students, and he's telling me it's $20 per month. Okay,
20. Okay.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay.
Okay.
Because I think that's what you
19%.
need, bro. Okay. If I had to be honest with you, it's let's say we nail DMs and you start booking calls. Your next 20 calls, maybe you will screw them up because you never spoke to a client, you never had a pitch, you never had a business conversation, and you're adding next stage. It's just instead of practicing for free on cold calls and just calling 100 businesses every day, you're gonna practice on the juicy sales call that you work so hard to book.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna close them.
I understand. Yeah. So I should like cold calling and cold DMs until I can cold call somehow earn money to pay a software where I can cold call or something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I have a few students. One of them being Praveen. I don't know if you stay on the lives typically the entire time, or do you leave after?
I stay approximately for 45 minutes.
Okay, so you probably met Praveen. He hops on these lives sometimes.
Yeah.
And he used to close for me, and before that he used to cold call.
Yeah.
And he's a kid. He was like 16 or 17 when he started. And him too, he wasn't the best at having professional business conversations. He forced himself, he cold called like a madman. And eventually he became really good at sales. So when he was booking calls, boom, close. Because he already had the reps, he already practiced.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is like sorry, just little tears down my eyes, you know.
You're fine, bro. Don't worry.
Like I want to escape my past and my family is struggling, and I'm it's a lot of pressure on me personally.
I get it, bro. Like it's normal. Okay, everyone has
Family
pressure. What's the saying? Pressure makes diamonds, or something. Diamonds are made under pressure. So it's just it's about putting in the work. Exactly. Like I'm telling you, no one is born in a situation where they succeed from day one and they're the best at closing, the best at doing cold DMs or whatever. Okay, it all comes with repetition, and there's a simple formula. It's repetition times skill equals your outcome. So if your skill
times skill, like mathematic formula, I should write it because repetition times
skill,
repetition times skill equals outcome.
So if you're good at math, are you good at math? Do you understand basic?
Yeah, I understand basic of mathematical operations.
So if your skill is at 1 and your repetition is at 100, your outcome will be 100. Let's say 100 is the objective, okay? Because your skill is super low, but you do so much repetition that eventually you will get the outcome. Now, if your skill is really good, let's say it's 100, you're really good, and you do one cold call, then you will book a call right away because it's a formula. You get to 100 right away. So the more repetition you do, the higher your skill becomes, the less repetition is needed to get the outcome that we want.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So like it's also the same, like the starting point guard of my favorite team supported me in this situation, like where I was struggling. I reached out to him, he responded right away. Like, and also repetition times skill equals outcome.
Exactly. Okay.
Understand.
So watch some YouTube videos, look at some cold calling scripts, trying to familiar yourself with something, and then just practice. Okay. If needed, you look at the mirror and you just say your script 20 times. Pick up the phone, start doing a few cold calls, and then it's gonna be nervous. You're gonna be bad at the beginning. It's normal. I want you to remember, like a few weeks ago, you were in the chat on YouTube and you never wanted to hop on. And I was like, bro, hop on the live. I'll help you. We'll have a conversation.
Yeah.
Now you overcame that, and now you're the first one to join these lives. So already you're taking a step towards, putting yourself out there and getting the experience. Now next
Yeah.
stage for you is that. So you're getting there slowly. It's just keep going step by step.
España, here we come.
Exactly.
Like,
All right, broski. I'll let someone else on the call, but I appreciate you joining. You got this,
Yeah.
okay? We're all here to support you. I see
Yeah.
your name a few times here in the chat, so just we're here to support you. We want to see your progress. We'll see you next week, okay? Let me know how it goes. And,
okay, direct and straight to the point. I have photos
Exactly.
on my phone now. Everything is all right.
Yes, sir. Watch a few YouTube videos, see how other people cold call. Just get yourself familiar with how it works, and then just do it. Don't think too much. Just do it. Okay.
So I'll watch some of your videos, and I can.
I have a few
I can
sales
learn.
training on YouTube and stuff like that. That should help you.
Yeah. And also, can you accept my request for DM so I can, if I have some problems and everything, I can't wait until Wednesday to ask you.
Yeah, I'll try. It's just I get lots of DMs because I use my Instagram for business, so I might not even look at your DMs because we get a few. But if I see it come through, I'll try responding to you. Okay.
But yeah, if I have a problem, if you're here to help, man.
Yes, sir. All right, broski. I appreciate you hopping on the call. Okay. Good luck with everything.
Thanks.
Very good. See, one step at a time. It's supposed to be hard. Week 1, he didn't want to join the calls. Now he's joining the calls. He's putting himself out there. He's making an effort. And if you continue like this, like eventually it will work. Okay. It's like, ask yourself, if I try to do something for 50 years, okay, let's use a crazy number. For 50 years, I try to do something. Do I not believe within 50 years I'll make it happen? And that's what I used to say to myself when I started YouTube, when I started the business, my agency. Instead of giving myself a timeline of like next month I want to make $1 million, I said to myself, I'm giving myself 5 years. And I'm like, do I truthfully believe posting 1 video per day on YouTube for the next 5 years, by the end of those 5 years, I'm not going to get a decent following. I'm not going to get a few clients. For me, it was like, it's so stupid. I'm like, of course, like for 5 years straight, if I make 1 video per day, it's going to work, So I adopt that mentality with everything. I fuck the 1 month, fuck the 3 months, say yourself 5 years. You put less pressure on yourself, and it's also more realistic. Cool. So I'm gonna accept Lukeman on the call. I'm just gonna go through a few DMs, bro, and then I'll ask you and I'll add you. So I know we had a few good questions. So Alexei asked, what's your advice to those people starting to charge a high ticket? Provide a high value. Okay. Most of you guys want to charge 2K per month, but you're not providing the value to justify that amount. Okay. Typically, you want to charge someone about 15% of what you're gonna like provide to them. So I'll use 10% because it's an easier number. So if I charge 2K per month, I want to provide at least 20K of value to the client to justify it. Okay. I always say this in my sales call when I explain to them the business model, because they'll often ask me like, why are businesses paying me 2K per month to run their ads? And I asked them, I'm like, well, if I gave you 20 grand, would you give me 2K in exchange? And the obvious answer is yes. And that's what we're doing. Okay, they're giving us 2 and we're giving them back 20 through Facebook ads. Okay, so the more value you provide, the higher you can charge. Also in the agency model, more of like a concrete example of how you can charge more money is you charge monthly packages. So you're going to start off maybe performance-based, maybe just a $500 setup fee. Once you get a few case studies, you build up the confidence, you know what you're doing, you can consistently book calls. From there, you transition to monthly retainers. So 1.5, 2K per month, something like that. From there, once you get those deals and you gain more confidence, then you go for monthly packages. So you tell them like, hey, to work with us, it's 6K for 3 months. And you just wait. And then if they tell you, well, I love what you do, I don't have 6K right now, then you can use that as a negotiation tactic and say like, look, if you cannot do 6K for 3 months, I can do 2.5K per month for 3 months instead. So it's a bit more expensive, but you pay monthly. And those who do have 6K per month or 6K available, they will pay you that upfront. So that's how you get higher ticket. Cool. Devante, I tried to reach out to Anji, started talking to Liam. Funds needed to get going. Yeah, probably Liam can be in contact with you. If he's on the live, he probably texted you already. Okay. When could we ask? You can ask right away in the chat, bro. So if ever you have any specific questions, you can ask it in the chat. Otherwise, you can just click on the link at the top of the YouTube like chat section, and there should be a link to hop on the live with me. Can we run ads instead of the? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so if you have the funds for it, everyone here, run ads. Okay, ads is the number one way to go. For everyone who's cold calling, doing like cold outreach, I tell everyone, as soon as you sign your first deal and you have some money in the door, use that money and put it back into ads right away. Now, you have to be careful because you can blow money on ads very quickly. If you don't know what you're doing, you will waste all of your money. Okay, I obviously have a media buyer that's working with me, and he helps me with the ads. And he's also helping our students with ads. Okay, so if you do have a budget for ads and you don't want to waste 5K trying to test ads and trying to make it work, we have our media buyer that could help you with that. Okay, so it looks like Skype is going to be closing. So for anyone who wants to cold call international, there should be other softwares available for that. Yeah, that's good advice too. So for your first client, you can offer performance-based. I'm not against that if you're just starting out. Okay, last question, and then from there I'll let Mr. Lukeman on the call. So I had a call with the lead making $1 million a year at this chump change, and he emailed me saying he can hardly find any info about my biz. But I said I was very confident. Ask if it was smoke and mirrors. How do I close PIF? So you can approach it two ways. If you're a small company and he does his research online, and obviously you don't have a bunch of testimonials, a bunch of reviews and stuff like that. What I did is I was super truthful. And I told him, look, I get it. I am brand new to the business. But what you're going to get with me is because I'm newer, my reputation really matters. So I have fewer clients than those huge agencies. And for me, I will spend, all of the time required to make this work for you because I need this for my business. In a selfish way, yes, I want to make you your money back. But more importantly, I want to make more money with my business. And I'm only going to make that happen if I'm able to deliver you amazing results. So I will personally be working on your account. So yes, we're smaller, but that means, you'll have more of like a personal one-on-one touch. Okay, so that's what I would do. That's what I used to say when I first started my agency and my coaching business. I had like 100 subs on YouTube and people were asking me the same thing. You seem very small. Do you know what you're doing and everything? I'm like, to be honest, no, I don't. Like, I'm brand new to it. All I know is I scaled my own agency. And if I did it for myself, I can definitely help you. And if I'm going to scale this coaching business as well, it's going to happen with me getting you amazing results. Okay, so I'm going to give it my all to make it happen for you, because if I do, then from there, it's going to be easier for me to close additional clients. And same thing once you get bigger. Once you get bigger with your business, you switch it. I'm not like these small creators who have no idea what they're doing, where they just bought the online course and now they claim to be a media buyer expert. I actually have experience. I have a big team behind me that's going to help you. So no matter your situation, you just flip it in your favor. Cool. What's up, Mr. Lukeman?
Hey, Oliver. How you doing, man?
Doing well, doing well. Is that your actual first name, Lukeman?
Yeah, Lukeman, yeah.
Yeah? Cool. That's a cool name. It's unique.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I've been seeing your TikToks, huh? I see you doing day in the life. They pop up in my feed and everything. I took inspiration from you. I'm like, bro, if Lukeman is doing day in the life and daily TikToks, I can definitely do some as well.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. How can I help, bro?
Yeah, bro. So literally like rolling off the TikTok about 20, 30 minutes ago, I hired a media buyer from my TikTok. Right.
Nice.
So I actually took what you said and I went with it. So you told me to kind of hire people from your personal brand, right?
Mhm.
So whenever you said that, I started posting way more, started putting out more content, trying to find people that I could actually have in my circle, grow with, right? So this guy doesn't really have much experience. Doesn't have media buying experience. Obviously, I'm going to train him. So he's more of an appointment setter that's being
Mhm.
trained to media buyer, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I feel like I can do that because I'm not really the biggest. I have maybe 6 clients now, 5 clients on retainer, 1 client on RevShare,
Nice.
and I'm running ads, right? So
Mhm.
that's where I'm at right now. The question is, I guess, how do you train? So I have 2 questions. How do you train somebody to become good or even better at what they're doing than you are? And
Mhm.
the other question is, how do you kind of have authority and just like not be like, just like, kind of just annoying about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I understand. So when hiring like people who have no experience, you have to be careful, okay?
Uh,
Because obviously they have no experience, so you're taking on a huge risk. The upside of doing that is that you can get away with paying them a bit less.
Right.
Okay, so if you want A plus talent, you pay A plus prices for it. Or what you do is you take a C player and you train them to become an A player,
Hmm.
and you can get away with charging them less. And also, it's easier to find those people, obviously.
Right.
In terms of how to actually train him, um, first step is you want to document everything that you do. So an SOP, that's what we call it. Okay. So your day to day of what it looks like as a media buyer. So not as a business owner, but as a media buyer. So the position that he's going to hold. What does your day to day look like? And what are the things that you do?
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
SOP everything. And especially if it's a beginner, you should be able to give him this piece of paper and for him to just read it and understand exactly how to do the job. So the more detailed you are, the better it's going to be. And what you're going to see is once you make your SOP and you actually do the job, you'll quickly realize like, fuck, I didn't include this, I didn't do this, I didn't do this. And eventually you'll have a very detailed game plan on what he's supposed to be doing. So that should already set solid foundations for him.
Okay.
From there, record yourself doing the job. So record yourself clicking on the ad campaign and what are you actually looking at to see if the ads are running well, or record yourself setting up an ad campaign for a new client.
Okay.
Okay, a 40-minute loom, hour-long loom, however long it takes of you doing the actual job. So now he has the SOP and video training. From there, you hop on a call with him and you do it with him live.
Hmm.
You share your screen and you walk him through the entire process and you make sure he's following you and he understands what you're doing. From there, he's the one who does it. And you just basically have him share his screen and you ask him, onboard this new client, do it. And just correct him, hold his hand, and help him through the process. And then from there, once you see he's capable of doing it on his own, then you can have him record 1 or 2 times that he does it, sends you the recording, and then from there you can review it and see if he did something wrong.
Right.
Okay. So lots of documentation.
Okay.
And
So
what's fun is once you make that documentation, you can hire multiple media buyers.
mhm.
You know, your next media buyer, you just give him access to all of that. Ideally, that's another thing I was going to say. Because you're hiring someone new, you have to see that they're actually trying. Okay, it's okay if they're not the best at the beginning. I'm not against that. But if I see someone who's actually giving me their 100% and they're genuinely trying to make this work, like that's what I'm looking for.
Mhm.
Okay, so you document everything. If they don't understand, if you see they're taking the initiative to learn everything on their own, that's a good sign. That's what you want to see. If you
Right.
see the guy's being lazy and he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, you are the boss. You tell him, hey, bro, I need you to pick this up. Otherwise, you're fucking out.
Right.
Okay, and that's probably a mistake that I made is I gave people too many chances. And
Okay.
I think today I'm very much more like it's in or out. I hire fast, but I also fire fast. If I see you're not a good fit, like fuck off.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically, record everything. So basically, what he is. So I kind of modeled off of Nazar and Praveen, right?
Mhm.
So the relationship they have, so he's going to be handling client communication and media buying,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, this guy also has uh, B2B experience, appointment setting,
Yeah.
right? So for the meantime, until we scale, he's going to be doing appointment setting, going to give him one account at a time for
Mhm.
for ad accounts. Um, so I guess that's where I'm at now. In the future, whenever I'm scaling, I guess I kind of know how to find good talent now. It's just how do you get to the point where I'm asking you questions that I know the answer to. You just have to hire fast, fire fast. You're right.
Mhm. What was the question you were gonna ask?
The question was gonna be like, how long do you give them until you just get rid of them, right?
Yeah.
If they're not doing their job.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like it's eventually you'll be better at seeing opportunity and the potential that someone has.
Right.
I became very good with this, especially at closing, like hiring closers for my team. Like all of my closers, well, most of them started with zero experience at closing. All of them.
Okay.
I'd rather take someone who's brand new, but super hungry and wants to learn how to close.
Mhm.
And within 2 calls, you give me 2 calls, 3 calls, I can already tell if they have it or not. One, if they have the potential to become good, and do they have the attitude required to learn and actually be invested into learning how to, do a good job and better themselves. Okay, so that's something over time you're gonna quickly understand when to fire quick and when is it worth sticking with this person a bit longer and training them.
Okay.
And
Uh,
also, when your business grows and you make more money and you're able to pay your people a bit more, you'll just attract better talent as well.
all right.
Because obviously, someone who's very talented, he's not going to work for you for $500 a month or however much you're paying that guy.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah. Thank you, bro. That makes sense.
How about closing side? How are things?
Closing side is going good. So right now obviously still doing 35 a day. Actually remember what you told me last time about, not being picky. Right. Last time you told me that like 30 minutes after that call, I closed. Right.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
I was like, okay, like I'm closing this guy one way or another. And
Mhm.
I closed him for 1K retainer. Right. So
Nice. Very good.
now we're running his ads. They're getting pretty good results. So
Mhm.
yeah, bro. Like closing side is going pretty well. It's just kind of refining ads and just finding something that works so I can really bump ad spend.
Mhm.
Trying to bump from 35 to 50, but I want to, obviously there's leads coming in. There's still, right now, I just want to get everything in place with the team before I even bump ad spend, right? It's
Yeah.
too much on me now because I don't have time. I'm neglecting sales and I'm trying to get results,
Mhm. Yeah.
right? So I'm trying to get a team in place before I go all in on sales.
Yeah. That's very good. As soon as you start neglecting sales, not neglecting, but as soon as you find yourself not having enough time to do sales and your time is being spent on fulfillment, that's when I would look into hiring a media buyer. So the fact that you hired that person is perfect
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you want to put yourself in a position where all you do is take calls and close deals. That's
Exactly.
all you care about. And fulfillment, once you close a deal, someone else will take care of that client.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it was before, but as everything is growing, it's like too much work to where the communications clients are just calling me too much. It's just too much stuff going on at
Mhm.
once where,
Yeah.
I have to hire to focus on sales so I can grow the agency, right? So,
Yeah. It's perfectly normal. I found recently that ad spend is a very good indicator of me scaling my business because obviously the goal is to spend as much money as you can. If you're
right,
consistently doing the 3x, I want to spend $1 million a day so I can make $3 million a day, using a
right,
crazy example. So when you raise ad spend, what is the first thing that's going to break? Or what breaks first? And whatever breaks first is what you have to fix. So if you raise ad spend and you have way too many calls to handle, then the problem is either you need to qualify more or you need a salesperson on your team. If you raise ad spend and the issue now becomes I have too many clients to handle, then it's fulfillment that you have to handle.
right.
So raising ad spend is a very good indicator. Like predicting what's going to break first when you raise ad spend is a very good indicator on what you should be working on your business.
Right.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
very good. So once you fulfill for that person, ask yourself, if I 3x the ad spend, what's going to break first? And whatever is going to break, you start working on that so
On
that
that now.
you don't have to slow down.
Right. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Perfect. Bro.
Cool. Very good, bro. I'm happy with your progress. Any other questions for me?
Nah, bro. That's it, man.
Yes, sir. Cool. Let's keep crushing it, okay? Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes with that new hire.
Of course, I will, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, take care, bro.
Bye.
Cool. Very good. Very good. Hiring is super important for everyone here. At the beginning, you can do everything by yourself. And I think you can run a business that makes 5 to 10K a month, even 20, depending on the business model, by yourself relatively smoothly. Okay, if you're not looking to scale, you're just looking to have a high-paying job. That's what I call it. So you run your own business, but you just work 8 hours a day, and you get paid lots of money for it. You can definitely do it by yourself. If that's the goal, that's fine. I have nothing against that. If the goal is to actually build a business, then you're going to have to hire people, and hiring the right people is extremely important. Okay, it's very easy to screw up your business with one bad hire. And especially the higher up the position, the more you're like risking, okay? Because you're delegating everything to this person. You're hoping they can deliver at your satisfaction, at your level. Okay, so that's something that I had to. It was hard for me at the beginning. I don't like to. I like to do everything my way. I like to do it right. I know if I do it, nothing's gonna fuck up and it's gonna go well. If I close, I know I'll close at a very high closing rate. So I don't want anyone else to close for me. But it's something that I had to let go in order to scale my business. So it's a very important thing to think about, but it's something I want you guys to worry once you hit 10K, 15K a month. Cool. I'll have Otis on the call. I'm just gonna look at the DMs real quick, bro, and then I'm gonna let you in on the call. As usual, if you want to hop on this live and just ask me a few questions, there's a link on the chat at the very top. Just click on that and you'll be invited to join like a waiting room. And then from there, I'll accept you on the call. So Judy asked, how much do we need of spending? So how much ad spend do we need to get our first client? You should be spending, when you start running ads, at least $30 a day if you're running in the US market. So that's 1K or $900 a month. It's not going to cost you $900 to acquire a client necessarily, but it's the recommended budget when you're starting. Okay, because obviously you're going to get leads. Some leads won't convert. Maybe your system, your funnel is not optimized. So you're going to lose a few leads. So you need to be able to spend some money to just have a working system. Obviously, if you work with us, we will give you this working system, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're just starting out on your own, you will screw up at the beginning. It's normal. So you need to waste a bit of money to find that winning formula. But when you do, 3x ROI is very good. In the agency space, like retainers, if you're charging monthly retainers, if you break even and you have cash flow afterwards, that's really good. So 1.5x, 2x, that's very good as well. Obviously, you don't want to be losing money. Okay, so if you spend 1K a month, you want to at least make 1K with your business. And again, because you have a retainer model, MRR, yes, you break even on the first month, but the next month, the guy's going to pay you 1K again, and then next month, 1K, and then next month, and so on. Cool. Okay, last question from Jody. Do you offer one-on-one call if you join your program? Yes. So our program is all around one-on-one mentorship. So you'll have a bunch of coaches, including myself, including Alexei. He's here on the call as well. We're on the chat. And we're basically going to hold your hand and work with you until you start making money. Okay. So if you're interested, there should be a link in the description to book a call with us, and we're going to break everything down with you. And if it makes sense, then from there we'll start working with you. Calm, perfect. Welcome, Jay Charles. Happy you're finding this good information. Cool. So I'm gonna let Otis on the call. What's up, my man?
Hi, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you, bro?
I'm good, thank you. Perfect.
It must be late for you right now, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah, school night.
School night. Yeah, it's true. It's good. I love the dedication.
Yeah.
So, how's everything on your end?
It's okay. This week started. I moved away from interior designers onto kitchen and bathroom remodelers,
Okay.
and so I've taken a few calls with them. Pitching 750 a retainer. Haven't had a yes yet, but yeah, I've got quite a few tomorrow and Friday as well. So
Okay.
I'll,
Is that in the US market or in the UK?
that's UK. Yeah.
Okay. I think I said this to you last time we spoke, but I would go after the US market instead. Okay. I've just had way too many people cold call and try to close people in the UK, and I just keep hearing that it doesn't work. Like they're not as interested in scaling and putting money into advertisement and marketing and everything. It's just maybe maybe I'm just inventing this and it's not true. Like don't quote me on this. From what I've seen from the people we've worked with, and this includes the GS executives, so people that I personally work with, and we run ads to like crazy madmen in the UK, it just doesn't work. Like it's just so much harder to crack.
So
Okay.
the plan is to, by the end of the month, have a K saved up, to then put into ads in the US.
Okay, cool. Have you did you make a? I think I told you to apply for a closing position or something like that. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I'm speaking with a guy over Discord right now about that. I think I'm speaking with him at the end of this week. And we're gonna go from there.
Is it someone from our community?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What's his name?
Um,
Do I know him or we don't know?
I don't think so. I'll get him out.
Anyways,
Yeah.
important thing is to work with someone who has lead flow, who is running ads, and that can give you a good flow of calls to take or leads to call. Okay, that's the most important thing.
He's called Mohammed Abdallah.
Okay, I don't think I know him. But yeah, like if you speak with him, just make sure he's able to give you enough lead flow for you to call and close deals.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the important part. But anything just to get that money saved up so you can run ads will be your best bet.
Yeah.
Okay, as I thought it was going to help you. Liam just left a comment. Liam is very good. He closes for me now, and he's absolutely crushing it. And he has an agency as well. And I know he did US and UK. He's from the UK as well. And he did both. And he ended up just focusing on the US. Okay, I know it's tricky with a time zone. I get it why you do UK and not US. I'm not oblivious to it, but I'm just telling you, your time is going to be better spent in the US.
Yeah, of course.
Cool,
Yeah.
perfect. Do you have any specific questions for me?
Yeah, so one of my interior design clients, she's being obviously, so they're just both on 7% commission, but she's being a real pain in the ass. Like fully, she's just messaging me the whole time, wanting me to change up the ads the whole time. Then she doesn't respond when I want to launch them again. So I'm not sure whether to get rid of her at this point, because she's just taking up so much time, and it's not really like it's not helping. I've still got the other one. It's not really giving me any gain at all. I'm not sure whether
Okay. Is she running ads, or she's just pausing ads and not wanting to do anything?
We're now running them. Yeah. So they were running, and then she went through like a 5 to 7 day phase of really taking all my time, and now we're running them again. Just launched yesterday.
Okay. If you just launched, I think it's worth keeping, because it's case studies that you can leverage in the future. Okay. Yeah. Again, performance-based clients, yes, you want to get paid for it, but the main objective is to just get some case studies and for you to understand how it works to work with clients. Once you have that, from there, I would focus on signing retainers, and then I would tell her like, hey, Ever since we spoke, we've been growing a lot. I just onboarded 5 new clients. They're each paying me 1K a month, and I cannot continue fulfilling for you on a percentage basis. So in order for us to continue working together, we're going to have to bump you up to the price that everyone's paying right now.
Yeah.
Okay. If she's being that much of a pain in the ass, and it's like, oh my God, I cannot fucking do anything because of her, in that case, then you can say best of luck with everything. I'll let you keep all the assets and stuff like that, and you do what you want with the ads. Okay. So it's finding a balance. If they're being that much of like a hassle to you, then it's not worth it. But if they are being a hassle, but a really good case study is about to come from working with them,
Yeah.
I think it's worth it if you're just
Worth it.
starting out.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. You're welcome. Any other questions?
And that's all for me. Thank you.
Perfect. Cool. I appreciate you hopping on the live. Okay. Keep me updated. Try to join Friday's call if you can.
Yeah.
And let's stay in contact. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
All right. Take care. Yeah. Interior designing is one of those niches where it's not like a plumbing. It's not like plumbers. You fix a plumber. They fix toilets. That's it. A toilet is a toilet. It's nothing. There's no like. It's not. It's the same job over and over. Whereas with interior designers, not only do you have to get them jobs, but it's also very much emotional for the clients. Okay, because they're going to bring on the designer. The designer is going to say, well, I want to make this modern look. And the person's like, I don't like modern. I want this color. I want this. And it's not as straightforward as a sale. And typically also the designers themselves, they're very like picky with the ads and everything because they're designers, so they believe they know what's best for Facebook ads. They want pretty colors, nice fonts, whereas we know what works. And I'm not saying, again, you cannot work with them. I'm just saying every niche has their own challenges. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind if you do work with interior designers. Cool. We have a new viewer, Mr. Hassan /Kevin in parentheses. I'll let you in. How's it going, bro?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Very good, very good. Is it Hassan or Kevin?
Yeah, it's like, the meaning of my name in English is Kevin. In my language is Hassan.
Perfect.
So,
what do you prefer? What can I call you?
Yeah, you can call me what would you feel comfortable with. Okay, so
I'll call
I
you
have a
Hassan.
couple of Hassan. I'll have a couple of questions. We are already doing, like 13 to 14. We are fluctuating it a bit because we have performance offer.
Mhm.
And I want to ask you, because you are at, there 100K per month, and I want to know the glimpse, like what is how does that work? For example, right now I'm building a team
Mhm.
of cold callers because we focus too much on client results, and our client results are great. Like our average retention rate is 10 months at least. Like the clients that work
Nice.
with us are still working with us because we work our asses off to provide them results.
That's huge,
But-
bro. That's very good.
But the acquisition system sucks, and that's we are working on it right now.
Mhm. Okay.
So
Remind me, how much are you making? Did you say 3 to 4K or 13 to 14K?
we are like 13, 14. It fluctuates. Sometimes it's like 11, back to 11, but it just goes up again to 14 because it's a performance offer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bro, that is huge. Okay. First of all, congrats. And 10-month LTV is something that I don't even see with my own clients. And we're trying to get them to that point.
One
Okay, so-
client is working with us, and that 10 months is only because they're working with us for that long. We don't know how long it can go. So
Yeah. Okay. So how many clients do you have exactly?
I mean, we only have 5 clients, but it's high ticket, so they are making us a lot of money.
Okay.
So
How much is one client making you on average? Is it equal, or do you have one client that's paying you most of that money that you're making, that 11, 12, 13, 14K that you make?
I would say one is paying almost 40% of the total revenue.
Okay. So let's say
And
5K a
it's
month.
yeah, we can say that. Almost. Because we are in the lawyer niche, like the personal injury lawyers. So the offer is simply like, we're gonna get you, cases. You don't have to pay us anything upfront, and we'll charge $700 per case we get you. Okay. So it's like we are good at this too.
Yeah.
We can,
S-
you know.
So you, Hassan, you will absolutely crush it when running ads, especially if you want to stick with the performance-based offer and you're very confident in what you do, where you don't want to go with retainers, or you're okay with. I have no issues with doing performance if you can track it, you're actually making money from it, and you're seeing good results, which obviously you are, bro.
Yeah.
And you are able to deliver good clients, good results. Sorry. That's
Yeah,
one thing. Most
true.
people do performance at the beginning. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't even expect to make some money from it. So in your case, building a team of cold callers, I think, is not the right thing to do.
Mhm.
Number one, getting clients through cold call it's horrible.
Yeah, it's hard.
And the only reason I would suggest someone to do cold calls is if they don't have the funds to run ads. You are making 14K a month. You can put a little 2-3K per month in ads.
I mean, that's not the only thing that we are working on. For example, like we are automating all that stuff when it comes to email and DMs, because nowadays we got AI tools that can pretty much do most of the things there's on that side.
Mhm.
But I don't know, like, that some people in my network tell me that if you can build a cold calling team, like they can really, on that side, they will really help you to drive revenue more. I mean, I'm confused because I'm in a growth stage, so I'm trying to pick every single thing that will help us to grow, at least to hit 30K a month in upcoming 3 months, I guess. Because the thing is, bro, like the foundations are there, the results are there, the testimonials are there. Our offer is literally like we are only going to get paid once we get you results. Okay. So
Exactly.
we think that we just have to put ourselves in front of as many as people as possible.
Yep. And I agree with
That's
you.
the focus.
And the highest leverage thing you can do is ads. Have you read Hormozi's book, the new one?
The green
Huh.
one, like the systems.
No, the blue one, the 100 million leads, I think it's called. or
Yeah, I
something
read
like
it completely. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great book.
that. Exactly. So there's 4 quadrants. Okay. There's one, you go to your referrals, your friends, people you know. You go 1-to-1. Okay, which is cold outreach, and that's what you're asking me to do. Should I build a cold calling team? Can you make money from it? Are you going to sign clients? Yes, you will, 100%. I'm not saying it's not going to work. Okay, you can make money doing the cold calls, but the highest leverage thing that you can do is running ads. I was stuck at like 20 to 30K with a cold DM appointment setting team. I had 11 appointment setters. It was a nightmare to manage that. It was absolutely horrible. Okay, I wanted to.
Yeah, it is. Like, I mean, right now I'm managing 6 people, and it's like, I don't want that.
You don't want that, exactly. So I reached a point. I think my payroll was, I think I was paying them like 12, 13K a month, like in total for all of my appointment, like 2K a month per appointment setter. And I said to myself, I'm like, what if I just put that money in ads? I fired the whole team and I put 13K in ads. And I did that.
I'm just scared to put, like, I haven't tested it before, so I don't know like what will happen. So I'm really scared to go on the ad side.
You will screw up at the beginning. It's normal because you're brand new and you've never done it before. It's normal. Obviously, my team could help you install everything for you. Otherwise, start with 1K a month and just see what happens. Like you make 14K a month. That's less than 10% to put into ads. And I'm telling you, bro, that is the way to grow your business. Okay. Especially for your offer, it's going to be so easy to close deals. Most of my students are running ads. They reach like a 2x or 3x ROI on their ad spend, but that's charging monthly retainers. I'm sure.
So I understand. Like, if you are telling me like the highest leverage way possible to, if I really want to hit that revenue goal of 30K a month in upcoming 3 months, it should be the ads.
100%. I am 100% dead confident in telling you this. I have no doubt in my mind. In your stage, it is you are wasting so much money by not running ads. Okay, you're making 14K a month. You're scared of like losing a few money because you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, that's the point of coming on this call, to save that time that I'm gonna be wasting.
Like, literally take 50K a month minus what you're making. So 50 minus 15K. You are losing, you're spending 35K a month. You're losing 35K a month by not running ads. Like, that's how you should view it right now. Every month that you
And-
don't run ads, you are losing
Mhm.
35K of
And
potential
what do
money
you
that you
think,
can
like, for example, what do you think, like, if we have the service delivery in place and the offer is that much good, what should be the results from the ads with this offer? And do you think that performance model that we are running, like only charging per case that we get them, is good to get to? Like, at what point, like, where can we get from this model?
you can get as high as you can. I always tell people, in the perfect world, you do performance because the sky's the limit. My highest tier offer that I pitch, so I do what you do, but for marketing agencies. So I run their ads and I help them with lead acquisition and everything. My highest offer, I don't do monthly retainers. I do percentage rev share because I will make way more money doing that. It's a no-brainer offer for them. So I'm closing everyone. People are begging to work with me because they don't pay anything up front. So I pick the best people. I only pick people I know I can work and I want to work with. And I scale them and I take a percentage and I make way more money than I would with a 2K per month retainer.
Okay, I also have a partner. If I convince him to, because you are telling me that, for example, you will help, if we work with you, you will help us to, figure out that ad stuff on how we can use it to maybe scale. I mean, absolutely, you cannot guarantee, but at the end of the day, it's all about testing and failing. Nothing is guaranteed until this point. That's what I have experienced.
Exactly.
So,
You're running a business, it's normal, but like you will lose some money here. You have to test things.
Yeah.
But you have to take that risk. I understand why you want to do cold calling team, because it's no risk. Because you hire
Yeah.
someone and
It's
you
like
pay them
really
per
cheap.
commission. You pay them per commission, so you only pay them once they book a call or they close the deal. So you lose no money. I get it. That's why I build an appointment setting a team of like 6-7 people.
I mean,
'Cause I had
bro,
the same-
I'm at a stage where our profits are good, and I think I am fearing to, like I have a fear that I will, my profit margins are going to reduce, and I have to go through that stage of like higher costs and maybe months without profits, stuff like that.
If you have a
to grow.
10-month LTV, if you have a 10-month LTV, and your average or your high performing client is paying you 4K a month,
Yeah.
even let's say 1K a month, let's use a horrible number, 1K a month. With a 10-month LTV, that client is worth 10K for you. I'm telling you right now, you will not spend 10K to sign one client. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. At most, maybe $500, 500 to 1K. That's probably what it's going to cost you to acquire one client. So
Okay.
you sign one client for, let's say, $750. And then from there, that client will pay you that monthly retainer. And because you're doing performance, and keep in mind that $750 is for people who are charging 2K per month retainers upfront. So on the sales call, they're like, you have to pay me 2K every single month, which obviously is way harder to close than what you're doing. So for you, it's probably going to cost you $250 to $500 to get a client. And you can be super picky with who you work with.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, the offer is structured in a way that we can get a lot of people, and then we can absolutely choose the people we want to work with. So if you are
Yeah.
telling me the best possible way, like when it comes to leverage, is the ads, then fuck it, let's do it. Like, what's your offer? if we
Exactly.
want to work with you.
100%.
I mean, I don't want to waste time. I want
you're
to
fine.
get to that number as fast as possible.
I'll send you a link, bro. And book a call with me, okay? Since we already had the conversation, I won't put you with one of my. Let me find the link. I'll send it to you before I forget. Here, I put it in the chat. Guys, don't book a call, okay? This link is only for Hassan. Here, this is my personal.
You
link,
can put
okay?
in the StreamYard chat.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, you're right.
You can put that in the StreamYard chat.
See, you already know this better than I do, you know? Here, I put the link, okay? So this is like, this link will be with me, okay? It won't be with anyone else. And I'll show you exactly
that's
the
good.
results, and I'll show you a bit more in depth, like how it works to run ads and stuff like that, okay?
I mean, honestly, if you only charge on performance basis, then I would be dumb enough to not to work with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. But yeah, bro, you have a good
Okay,
business
let's-
model, and
yeah.
and I see booked in the chat. You have a good performance. You have a good business model. You're very good at delivering, which is insane. Most people, it's the opposite. They're very good at closing, at getting appointments through ads because it's easy. But
Okay, we are not
fulfilling,
good at closing. I will be honest with you.
but it's a good thing to
But
have.
like
I-
that, when a prospect is on a call with us, we really don't try that hard to close. We just literally show them the images of the cases that we are getting for these for these lawyers, and they're like, let's do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
That's it's like you position yourself where you're very good at delivering. And again, what I was gonna say is that most people are good at closing. So every month they'll close 2K retainers, but the next month they struggle to hold the client and they'll lose half of it. And the next month they lose the other half. Okay. And it's just every month they have to work to get new clients. And if you're able to really dial in fulfillment, then when you do sign a few clients, you know they'll stay with you forever. So your LTV is
yeah,
way
I
higher
mean,
than
yeah,
most people, and you can afford to spend more to get more clients.
and yeah, that's what we are experiencing right now. For example, the goal is just to get as many as people as possible, inside, and we don't want anything upfront. We just need as much as, like what you call the testimonials, to build up testimonials and results and stuff like that. That will
Mhm.
really help us.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
By the way,
Cool.
another question that I have is, like, what is going to be the journey, because you are already there? Like, what's that journey of getting to, like, for example, I'm, what you call 10K per month, like nothing changes, to be honest, but whatever you call it, from 10K to that, like, what should be the next checkpoint? Like, is it 30, 50? Like, how, like, can you, like, give me a vision, like, how does that work, like,
Yeah,
100K to 100K a month?
it's gonna come a lot to your team. Okay, so when it comes to scaling past 10K to 100 to like 6 figures monthly, it's very much a leverage, and leverage in all forms. So one, leverage in client acquisition, so ads. Okay, leverage in content. That's another thing you can do. In your case, you can do
Yeah,
content
we
and
have a
ads.
YouTube channel.
Okay, that's even
We
better,
are
bro. You're
posting
gonna
content.
convert even better. Yeah, you have everything in place. So you have that leverage, you have client acquisition, and now you have fulfillment. You have to make sure fulfillment is outsourced. For me, I really blew up when I could close my eyes with fulfillment and just send all of my clients to someone, and I knew they were going to be taken care of, and I knew they were going to be happy and get results. And I could do what I'm very good at, which is closing. So for you, I don't know what's your highest ROI activity, but that's what you should be focused on with your business. Okay. But again, in your level of scaling, either you onboard a few clients every single month. So the objective will be, hey, let's onboard 3 new lawyers every single month, and let's calculate how much each lawyer is going to make us, and then work that number backwards to get to 50K and then 100K per month.
I mean, we closed a deal today and we only took $700 upfront because we know that we are going to make a lot of money in future.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And also, you need to know your numbers. You need to know exactly how much is each client making you, what makes a good lawyer versus a bad lawyer. So why is one lawyer giving you 40% of your revenue and the
yeah,
others aren't? And how can we get more of those people? Okay, because if you can get each lawyer to pay 4K a month, with 10 lawyers, you make 40K a month. With 20, you're at 80. Okay.
it's a performance based. So sometimes you feel like, for example, because we use Google Ads and LSA, and we have, like, when you use Google Ads with these lawyers, we also have, like, for example, in the, basic SMMA, you got that, you were also doing appointment setting for these, Facebook ad leads. We
Mhm.
also have an intake team for these leads that are coming from the Google ads. So we have an intake team on behalf of these lawyers that are qualifying all these people to know, do they have insurance, all the
Mhm.
things that are needed to make sure the case is qualified.
Okay, that's very good.
So another thing that I would like to ask you, like, what's your team structure right now? How many people are you? Like, what is the structure of the company?
So you have 3 main pillars. Okay. Appointment setting, that's pillar number 1. Closing, and then fulfillment. Okay. So that's the 3 main departments in your business. When it comes to booking appointments, you have one media buyer typically that can book appointments for you. One media buyer, maybe one appointment setter as well. Okay. That's how I have it structured. I have a media buyer and I have 2 appointment setters. Okay. Granted, we're spending almost 1K a day on ads. So I need more people than most people. Closing, either you take the calls, you can take the calls for a very long time, or if you're not good at it or you just don't want to do it, you hire a closer. So you need someone for closing. So appointments is taken care of, someone closes the deal, and then fulfillment. Fulfillment, you build that out depending on how many clients you have. If you have one super high ticket client, you don't need that many people. If you have multiple low ticket clients, obviously you need to hire more people. So I cannot tell you exactly. I would have to really know your business to tell you exactly who to hire and how many to hire. But essentially, one department for fulfillment, one for closing, one for appointment setting, and you make sure you have enough bodies in each department to fulfill so that you don't have to be involved in the day-to-day. And you need to be in a position where all three departments run on their own and you just oversee the entire ship and you make sure everything's running smoothly.
Bro, like honestly, after this call, I gotta fire a lot. It's gonna be hard, but I had to fire a lot of people now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy, but that's what it is. I mean, I cannot do that because if that doesn't works that way, then I cannot, because it feels really cool that you have a team of appointment setters and cold callers, but if
Yeah.
the results are not there and you have something with more leverage, then why, doing
For
it?
sure.
But yeah, bro, that's pretty much all the questions.
It sucks, but you run a business. You're not there to make friends. You're not there to just hire as
Yeah.
many people and give people as much money as you can. It sucked when I had to fire my entire appointment setting team, but it's what was best for the company. But yeah, bro, book that call with me. Okay, you have the link. I'll speak to you directly. I'll actually show you results and the structure and how we're going to structure your company.
Yeah.
But you're in a very good position, bro. Okay, most
Yeah,
people, as mentioned, fulfillment, they have no idea what you're doing. Closing, they're decent. You, it's the other way around, and it's a lot easier for me to build you the closing system than it is the fulfillment team. So you're in a very good position, and I don't see how by
Thanks for that,
the
bro. I appreciate you. Like, thanks for that.
100%, bro. Like by the end of the summer, you should easily be able to hit 30, 40K per month, and by the end of the year, 50K a month would be my objective with you.
Hell yeah, bro. Like the goal at the end of the day, even though it's not going to be realistic, but the goal is to maybe get to 100K a month by the end of the year.
It's
I don't
super
know.
realistic, bro. It's super realistic. It's not. We have one person who's doing close to 70K a month, and then he's doing 2K per month upfront retainers and stuff like that. So it's extremely realistic. It's just it takes time. That's the only thing. But you're heading in the right direction.
And that was the point of this call. Everything literally just shifted, and that's thank you for that, bro. I mean,
You're welcome, bro.
I was not
You're-
expecting that, to be honest. So
I
yeah,
appreciate it. Out of curiosity,
I'll-
how did you hear about me? Was it through YouTube or?
I mean, initially when you get into this FMA space, you don't have real mentors on your WhatsApp like I have right now. So you think that subscribing to these YouTube channels, taking their advice, and after that, when you have money, your mentor is just one message away. So on that stage, I was subscribing to all these channels, and I also subscribed to yours, and I saw your journey from getting to from the bottom to all the way up. So yeah, that's why I saw.
Okay.
I saw like coincidentally that I saw you are live today, and I was like, let's give it a shot. Let's talk with Oliver. Let's see what happens.
Cool, bro. It was nice to meet you. Okay, we'll talk more on the call, and I'll
we'll talk on
introduce
the
you to
call.
additional stuff. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Bye.
All right. Best of luck. Bye bye. Cool. Very good. Absolutely crushing it. Okay. You see how, like, my mentality for most people when I work with them is you focus on closing first. Okay. You become really good at closing, at getting new customers, and then you build the LTV, the fulfillment. Okay. So LTV is lifetime value for those that don't know. Okay. So how much is a client worth to your business? So let's say I charge 2K a month, but my client stays with me for only 1 month. If that's my average for all of my clients, then my LTV, the lifetime value of that customer, is only 2K because they stay with me for 1 month. But if I'm really good at fulfillment and I get them amazing results and they pay me month after month, and I charge 2K a month and they stay with me for, let's say, 10 months, using Hassan's example, that means that client is now worth 20K to me. So I have one customer for one person who has a bad fulfillment that's worth 2K, and that same customer in a different business is worth 20K. And that's only possible with a good fulfillment team. And typically you need money to have a good fulfillment team. So that's why I tell people, I'm like, focus on closing a few deals, get yourself to 10, 15K a month, use that money, build a huge fulfillment team that's really good. And then from there, just drive up your LTV to the moon. Cool. So last person to hop on the call, our favorite, the one and only, the guy who's here week after week. We cannot get enough of this kid. Maybe one day he'll be busy with actual sales call and working instead of just.
All right. Yeah, that's copywriting. Yeah, so I know what you mean.
You're getting banned, bro. I'm gonna ban you.
Bro, what you mean, bro? All right, bro. So I booked my one-on-one call with you already, bro. So you better not cancel it, right? So yeah, how you doing, boss?
Are you a qualified lead or are you a lead that I cancel?
Bro, I would say I'm a super lead, bro. To be honest, bro. I mean,
Come on, bro. Talk to me.
bro. Anyways, how you
What's up with
doing,
the
man?
business?
Right?
Doing well. Give people update. I know where you're at with your business, but give people a quick update and maybe touch on like what we spoke on. I think it was yesterday we spoke together.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Right now, like a little bit about me, we run SMA like everybody else. Basically, we sit in around MOR. If we retain all these clients, like 7K.
Nice.
But we need to retain most of them. That's the only thing. We just need to retain. The only thing that I'm facing right now, and the one thing that I need to worry about, and I talked to with Oliver about this, is that we need to hire like CSM, and I'm currently finding some people. So we just want to talk about that a little bit, and just basically right now, to be honest, bro, short break lately it's been so ass. It's been really bad lately.
Mhm.
Like literally from this week, I had like basically 5 calls booked every single day. Just one showed every single day, and they weren't like the best qualified lead, bro. They were just people that they trying to like, because right now I'm trying to pitch PIFs instead and see what happens. But yeah, these people like having a rough time. We'll see what happens. We have a second call booked for like a lead that like is supposed to be going forward with this tomorrow, but we'll see,
Mhm.
bro. We'll see. Talking about the CSM, I actually like, bro. I actually found a guy that is like,
What's a CSM for everyone on the live?
oh yeah, Chief Success Manager. So somebody that is going to take care of your all communication with clients, onboardings, everything that has to do with clients, communication, fulfillment. I mean, of course, fulfillment, you got the media buyer, but I mean, already taking care of that already. The only thing that we need to have is just somebody that takes care of the whole appointment service for the clients, basically the like the ISAs and all that kind of stuff, and people like all that kind of stuff, and making sure the clients are happy. That's the only thing. Like that's the only purpose. We just like summarize the whole thing, just making sure the clients are happy and they get results. That's about it with a success manager. But yeah, I ran some posts. I actually like that was when I posted on the channel, bro, and I asked you like, bro, what do you think if I pay a guy $1,400 like basically to like manage all that kind of stuff? Because this guy is quite funny, bro. This guy, when we jump in the code, this guy is based in Colombia, something like that.
Yeah.
When we jump in the code, we start speaking English. This guy didn't have an accent. I was like so surprised. Like this guy spoke like an actual American person, like kind of like, I mean, even better than me because I have an accent just better than everybody I know.
Nice.
And this guy has a lot of experience with Go High Level. He knows a lot about that kind of stuff. He like we talk about numbers. We talk about like basically the things that he was going to be doing, some boardings and all that kind of stuff. And like the thing is that I told him like, yeah, I mean, talking about payment, we would like to think about you like paying anywhere from $1,000. I don't know if that would work out for you. Be like, yeah, but I was thinking more something like that, like $1,400. What do you think? I'd be like, all right, let me think about it. We get back with we're gonna talk to the team. We get back with you soon. All right.
Mhm.
So what do you think about that, bro? Like, I person is gonna take care of onboardings, communication, take care of everything. Knows about like speaks pretty good English, speaks like pretty good Spanish. I would say decent Spanish, able to talk, able to write. So what do you think? Is it worth it or not?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, bet.
Go for 100%. Go for it. If he knows Go High Level, he knows how to speak with clients, English and Spanish, which for
Yeah.
you is a very specific requirement. He's
Yeah.
from Colombia, so that's huge. So
Yeah.
even in the future, you can even pay him a bit more. He'll be super happy. He's not like someone in the States that needs
Bro.
6K a month to live.
Bro, his dream payment is 4K a month. It's
How
like
much?
4K a month. That's his dream payment. Like he wants to get paid like eventually, like his dream payment, like
Okay.
he would like to get paid anywhere from 4 to 5K dollars.
Okay. Perfect. That's
Bro, that's
super doable.
That's like really
That's
good.
yeah, that's very good. Yeah. At a bigger stage, when you start making more money and everything, 4K a month is definitely something that you should be paying a person like that. Obviously now you have less clients and everything, so it's more justified to pay him 1.4.
Yeah.
I even think 1.4 is super cheap. I even think your 1K was a bit you being a cheap ass. So I think 1.4.
Like Nicholas like paid he was fucking CSM. I was like, yeah, might as well you're just gonna offer the same thing. But yeah, I think 1.4 is pretty good. And
Yep.
yeah,
I would give him a shot. Give him a shot.
I told him that.
Again, bro, don't. It's easy. like I can tell you everything. Let's say you want to hire me as a CSM, I will sell you the dream. I'll tell you, Jose, I'm the best guy for the job. I can do this, I can do that. But actions speak louder than words.
I
Okay,
agree.
so just onboard him, tell him like, hey, I'm okay with the 1.4. We're gonna do a test period. Okay, for 2 weeks or a month, I'm gonna have you on board of the company. It does not mean you're hired. It just means that you're like testing to see if we're gonna be a good fit to work together.
Exactly. That's
Okay,
what I
and
told him.
just
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause, like I told him, like before we left the call, like, yeah, by the way, we just going to talk to the team. I'm pretty sure it should be good, but I'll let you know on front that right away we get back with you. We're not gonna like give you a contract right away. We're not gonna start paying you right away. We're gonna test you for a couple of days, a week, something like that, to see if it works, see if everything looks good, and if you do, you stay, and that's how we do it, right? You're
Yep,
like, yeah,
yep.
cool, thank you.
Do that and tell them like, hey, we'll test you for let's say 2 weeks, and if at the end of the 2 weeks we think you're a good fit and we want to keep you on board, like you will get paid for those 2 weeks of work. Even if you don't stay in the company, I would still pay him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just out of respect.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell him like that exactly. Yeah, bro. And so far with that is good. Like we agreed. I don't know if Ruben like up the ad spend. If not, I'm gonna do it right now. We're supposed to be doing $30 a day now. To get more meetings, more people, more everything, and yeah, hopefully close more deals. I started like double booking myself. The only thing is just like this couple of days, quality of these leads being really low when I used to get like people better qualified, people that were able to pay like PIFs. Right now, quite difficult with that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it improves. Should be good to go. Also, bro, I realized that I feel like it also has to do with the fact that like the whole political things that are going on right now in the world, like just basically whole Donald Trump thing, just going on with like immigrants and all that kind of stuff. That like a lot of people they tend to know like show less. I feel like it's because of that a lot. So yeah, I feel like it has to do with that. But yeah, we'll see. Some clients that are pretty good running ads, fulfillment is pretty good. Just another thing, Nathan, the one who's doing the appointment center for me, just like not doing so bad, but I don't know. I feel like he gave me like I don't know, because I feel like the accent whenever he pull up to a call and he goes like, "Hey, it's Nathan. I just wanted to get back with you." Like I literally spoke with, and I feel like the people when they hear the accent, they feel like, "Yeah, goodbye." They hang up because that's what he's been telling me a lot of times. People hang up with him. I don't know if it's either the accent or it's just because people do it, and. Also, I realized that like he sounds a little too robotic. He sounds too like he's reading off a script. So I told him like, yeah, be more loose, bro. Talk more easy. And I told him to like do more discovery with these people. So we'll see what happens. If he is good for this next few weeks, we keep him for a little while. If not, bro, I'm just gonna try to look for somebody else.
Yeah, it's normal. Like typically, I know it sucks, but for me, like there was a phase where our closers weren't closing. They were telling me the lead quality is horrible. We cannot close them. It's impossible. Something has to change. I looked at the recordings. I looked at the forms, the questions, and I'm like, I think we can close them.
Yeah.
So I went, I booked myself for 2-3 days, and I closed a shit ton of deals.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you see, guys, it's doable. Like you can fucking do it. And the next day, things pick back up. So sometimes you just have to kind of put your foot down and say like, hey, they're hanging up because you're shit. And this is how you do it. And you show him how it's done. Again, he's relatively new in the company. So make sure to watch his recordings, train him. The way I train my closers, I will literally have them say the opening line 50 times if needed. So let's say the closing line is, I don't know, price aside, what do you think about the program? Okay. Exactly. Like there's a specific way you have to ask that question. You cannot just read it off a script. So I'm going to say, Jose, tell it to me. No, do it this way. Do it this way. Okay, again. Okay, line number 2 is this. What's line number 2? Say it again, and then do line 1 with line 2. Okay, line 1, you fucked it up again. Do it again, and just repeat. It's like a fucking child, you know. You have to teach them how to speak. Okay, so it's normal. It's just part of the process. If he was good before, and now recently something's happening and it's all over the place, I think I'd be a bit more like lenient. Just try to understand what's happening. But if it's been like that since day one, then I'd look more so into.
I agree. And yeah, also with the same thing with my appointment setter. I think like I don't know, he's slacking a little bit, or I don't know what's going on. He's like calls. We like for example tomorrow, when average we usually tend to have like 5 to 6 calls booked. Tomorrow
Mhm.
we got 3. So like I can see like a little bit of a slacking right there. It's usually like it's supposed to be 5, 6, anything like that. It's slacking a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna tell him like bro, you need to lock in. Otherwise, we're gonna let you go. All right. So yeah, like that is also that, bro. And yeah, I mean, to be honest,
It's
bro.
normal.
Uh-huh.
It's normal. It's like for me, the higher up the position,
Yeah.
the less I need to babysit. Like Alexei, for those that don't know, he's my head of coaching. I don't need to babysit him. I have never had to review one of his calls. I never had to tell him what to do. He
I think
does
you
his
should,
own thing.
bro. I think you should. He talked to me in
Yeah.
a bad way. I didn't like. He was disrespectful. I mean, I think I'm
Perfect.
gonna report him, bro. I'm gonna report him. But anyway,
I take back everything I said. Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
But like someone like him, less management, less micromanaging is required. The lower the position in the company, the more typically I need to, or someone needs to micromanage them. Okay, and
Yeah.
appointment setting is a entry level position, so it's normal.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just like he needs to lock in more like with times as well, because I need to get back like getting his like what is it called and behind him all the time just to make sure that he's doing his job. But we'll see, we'll see. If he doesn't improve like this few weeks, we're gonna just kind of have to find somebody else and see what happens. And yeah, and also bro, like the thing I'm quite like scared of, bro, is just like, bro, this week I haven't signed anything, bro. I want to sign something, bro, and I haven't, bro, because fucking show up rate is so ass.
Yeah.
Like that fucking thing, just I hate it.
Do you want to send me your funnel, like the landing page, and also like the actual steps when they book a call with you? Because Will told me that. I looked at Will's landing page, and already there was a few things where I was like, that's probably not helping him with his show rate. Okay, so send it to me just in case. I'll take a look for you. And
I think I
oh,
need to prove that 100%. Like, because when I pull up, I send it over to you in the channel in a minute. But yeah, when I pull up, there's a video of me. I need to delete that video. That video is ass. It's basically me talking like whatever. I was
Yeah.
basically I had a boss at the time, so you can see me
Yeah.
with the boss. And basically like they go down, they see a calendar, they click on the calendar, like basically takes them to a landing page, be like, yeah, make sure you get like you add this into the calendar, blah blah blah, etc. And then that's about it. So
Okay.
it's pretty much self-explanatory. And I feel like I'm also like I'm currently working with like changing the landing page to like a better looking one, because my cousin, she's like a basically really good designer. She was the one who redid my whole logo. So
Mhm.
hopefully we can improve that in that, bro. So
Okay, perfect. Send it to me. I'll take a look for you.
I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah.
And also, one other thing I'd like you to do in your channel, tag Abdel.
Yeah.
Is he in the channels?
Yeah, I think he
Or
is. Yeah.
He is? Okay. I know he's not active, but text him, tag him,
Yeah.
and ask him about how often do you need to follow up with your appointment setters and micromanage them. Because we have 2 appointment setters, and I'm pretty sure he's going to tell you I need to be on their asses pretty often. And then he can give you a good understanding of like what's normal in terms of you micromanaging someone versus what's them being a baby, and it's like unrealistic of you trying to follow up with them. Okay, so send him a message, and because he's the one that manages my setters, and he will be able to
Yeah.
kind of set expectations for you.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna send him over a message and text all that kind of stuff. But yeah, to be honest, it's just the fact that like this week I haven't closed anything, and I feel like if I increase the ad spend anything, bro, it's just like that baby like fucking pussy mindset, bro. That you feel like, oh yeah, I'm not signing shit, and then next week if I keep signing and increase the ad spend, I'm not gonna sign shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like it's.
Are you pushing piffs? Are you pushing piffs a bit too much?
Right now I just went back to like, because this is what I did. I was doing the 30 days like guaranteed. By 30 days you don't get what you have invested, we'll refund you the money. That was basically guaranteed. But I'm changing it up just right now for 3 months, 90 days. So we'll see about that. I'm hoping to close, bro. That's the only thing. Like I closed when I pitched the PIF. The only thing the client didn't want it to go with the 3 months. He wanted to go for a month. So it works like that. It's not bad, but the things like I want to work with it, like signing them not in a PIF, but in a retainer for 3 months. So at least they can pay $1K a month, and they can just basically go like get a guarantee of money back guarantee and stuff like that. So we can be less stressed about that kind of stuff. So that is also, I feel like that is also why I feel like so stressed that I need to close, bro. Because since I'm changing the way I'm closing, it's just that interesting thing that like
Yeah.
makes me feel like, am I doing it right? Am I missing? Am I doing it wrong? Something like that because I'm not closing. But I feel like it also comes down to like the fact that these people not as good, to be honest.
Yeah, it's normal, bro. Like I would again pitch the 3K. If 3K doesn't work, pitch monthly. Also, when you're charging more money, it's normal like to hear more no's. Like it's how it works. So let's say I go from 1K to 3K.
Yeah.
I might hear 2 times more no's, but I also collect 3 times more.
Yeah, exactly.
So I end up making more money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's normal to hear more no's. It's not, and especially with the show rate, it's kind of all over the place this week. And you're not the only one. I don't know what happened. Like it's just a wave of like everyone having low no show rates this week.
Yeah.
Whereas last week everything was good. So we'll just give it the week. We'll see Monday what happens, and then from there we'll reevaluate. But no, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. And also, bro, you're spending nothing on ad spend. If you were spending, if you're break even on ads on a normal month, I think then the conversation would be different. But even if you were to close nothing this month, you would still probably come up on top. So it's not that big.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, bro, it's just like that thing that makes you feel like, oh shit, am I gonna sign something this week? Am I gonna do something this week? Or it's like it just came from like the fact that like right now I was able to close almost everything that came to my like show up to my calls. To now, people that show up to my calls, they like have different like they tend to say no, and I feel like that is just a hit that it, like when to somebody that is signing constantly to getting no's and no's and no's. That is the only thing I'm saying. But
it's normal. If you're pitching pips, it's normal to hear a bit more no's. Okay, you're adding more friction, but the upside is going to be worth you hearing a bit more no's now.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah. Also, another thing, Jamie. Yeah, like stay tuned, bro. I have a day in the life coming up. So,
Jamie, this live has already been. We've been 1 hour and 37 minutes activated or live on YouTube, and this question will extend our live to 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Bro, yeah,
so
bro.
You're crazy for asking this question last minute.
Jamie, thank you, bro. You put me.
Jamie is crazy.
But yeah, bro, stay tuned for it. Hey, Oliver, when is your day in the life coming up, bro?
I have it recorded. I just need to edit the videos.
Yeah, bro. Do you edit them, or you have your own editor for like stuff like that?
I have my own, but for this one, I'm doing it myself. Just because it's a day in the life. It's different, you know. So I gotta take care of it.
Stuff that you don't want to show, right? Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Shit.
Don't worry about yourself, bro. You know.
No worries, bro. You can tell me off the call after that, bro.
All right, perfect, bro. But yeah, okay. Can't. You're doing everything right, okay? I'm not at all worried for you, okay? So just keep doing what you're doing. I know that PIF will come in soon, so just keep doing your thing, and as soon as you get that first PIF, I think you're gonna have a huge relief, and you'll be like, okay, I can actually make this work. And then from there, it's just gonna be up, and things will
yeah, it's just exactly like that. Yeah, I appreciate it, boss. It's just already since I think I already know what I need to do in order to scale, like not even to 10K, even to like fucking 50K, bro. Because same shit over.
You do more of what works.
I feel like just since I've been closing, I feel like I needed to do it in fucking 3 weeks, bro. That is so I'm feeling. Since I'm not signing like fucking in 3-5 days, bro. I feel like fuck. Like I'm just wasting my time. You know what I mean?
It's normal, bro. Don't worry. All right, broski. I appreciate you hopping on the live, okay?
Absolutely. Yeah. Anytime.
Yes.
You got it, boss.
Take care, bro. Cool. Very good. Very good. Lots of good questions. Lots of interesting like places in terms of like where the agencies are at. So we have some people making 15K, some people 7K, some people just starting out. So I think today was cool because you guys really saw like a whole spectrum of like people who are just starting out versus people who are doing very well with ads. So it was really cool live, and it's already been almost 2 hours us doing this. So I think this is our longest live so far. But yeah, very good questions. As usual, we do this every single week. So if this week, for whatever reason, you didn't have a chance to hop on the live, or it was your first time joining and you just wanted to see what it was like, there's a link at the top of the chat where you can hop on a call and just ask me any questions you might have. So next week, at the same time, we'll have the live happen. So for everyone who joined the live and didn't speak with me and would like to speak with me, you'll have the chance next week. If you're interested in working with us and having me as your mentor and work with you and scale your business, and I'll work with you until you start making money. People like Jose and other people. I don't know if today we had other students. Otis was in the program as well. Nevertheless, like most of the people here that we spoke with today are in the mentorship program. So if you want to work with us, fast track your results, have someone hold your hand and build a business with you, and more importantly, build it with you until you start making money, whether it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we'll hold your hand and work with you. There will be a link in the description. Otherwise, I will paste the link in the chat, and you boys will be able to use that to here you go. I'll paste it in the chat. So if you're not inside of the mentorship program and you like to work with us, there's going to be a link right here. Feel free to click that. You'll speak with someone on my team, one of the coaches. They'll explain to you what the program is like. And if you like what you see, we'll start working together. Otherwise, feel free to watch my YouTube videos. Feel free to hop on these live, ask as many questions as you like with me. And yeah, let's crush it. Let's have a great week. All right, boys. Take care, everyone. Peace.